I went to the hospital for my stomach issues, but the doctor held my ultrasound report with trembling hands. Sir, you are pregnant. I slammed my hand on the desk. Bullshit. I'm a beta. How the hell could I be pregnant? The doctor swallowed hard. It's highly likely. The father of the child is a top-tier enigma, who forced her reproductive cavity to undergo a secondary development. My vision went completely dark. The only enigma in the entire city. Other than that bastard I took advantage of and slept with after he was drugged. Who else could it be? The boldest thing I had ever done in my entire life was sleeping with Arthur Sterling. Afterward, I threw a $50 bill at his face and threw out a parting remark. Mediocre technique. Take this money, buy some supplements, and try to last a bit longer next time. That was Arthur Sterling, the untouchable heir to the city's elite. A man whose influence reached the heavens and whose methods were notoriously ruthless. I figured if I was going to die, it was a worthy way to go. If you asked me now whether I regretted it, I could only tell you that my guts were green with regret. Especially right now. I pinched the lab report, hiding in a stall in the hospital bathroom, not even daring to breathe too loudly. And the report in my hand clearly stated two glaring words: early pregnancy. Below that was a line of small print: gestational age, 5 weeks. Fetus, visible. Fuck. I'm a beta. Sure, I might be a little bit more delicate looking and have a slightly slighter build than average, but I am a bona fide beta. I don't even have pheromones. How the hell did I get pregnant? Asexual reproduction? I tried to lie to myself and say it was a misdiagnosis, but my body's recent reactions were far too honest. Lethargy, nausea, and the inability to stand even the slightest smell of greasy food. And the most fatal symptom of all, I had started craving the scent of Arthur Sterling like a madman. 5 weeks ago, it was a dark and windy night. My troublemaking, illegitimate half-brother, Oliver Vance, decided to drug Arthur in a desperate attempt to climb the social ladder. But the idiot lost his nerve and didn't dare deliver himself to Arthur's door. Terrified Arthur would kill him, he cried and begged me to go save the day. I was the unfavored, marginalized son of the Vance family, and I usually served as the designated scapegoat. I figured I'd just go drag the idiot out and bring him home. That would be it. Who knew that when I walked in, Arthur would already be on the verge of a total rampage? As a beta, I logically shouldn't have felt anything, but for some reason that night, my legs went weak the second I stepped inside. Arthur's eyes were bloodshot. He looked at me like a starving wolf looking at a piece of meat. He called my name with a hoarse voice. Silas? At the time, I foolishly mocked him, oblivious to the danger. Wow, Mr. Sterling, you sure know how to play hard. Need me to dial 911 for you? The very next second, I was pinned to the carpet. I had practiced MMA for a few years, but in the face of absolute power, I was like a helpless little chick. Let go of me. Arthur, are you crazy? I'm a beta. I don't even have the right equipment for this. I struggled desperately, kicking and punching. Arthur couldn't hear a word. He bit down hard on the back of my neck, right on the flesh where a gland wasn't even supposed to exist. It hurt so much I wanted to curse his mother. And then came an entire night of nightmares. I couldn't even remember how I managed to escape in the end. I only remembered that right before I left, to maintain my last shred of dignity, I pulled a $50 bill from my pocket with a shaking hand and tossed it onto his nightstand. Looking back now,